Yes, yes, yes. It's the Raphael Dawkins with the Combat Radio. And it's a late one, or an early one, depending on your location. Boxing Scene have come out with a quote, an article from Dillian Whyte. It states, I got dropped. I wasn't Sparko. I got up straight after. Okay, those apparently are the words of Dillian Whyte. Heavyweight contender Dillian Whyte is mentally focused on getting revenge when he faces Alexander Povetkin in a rematch later this year. Last month at Matchroom's fight camp in Brentwood, Whyte was knocked out cold by Povetkin in the 5th round of their contest. At the time of the knockout, Whyte was way up on the cards after dropping Povetkin twice in the 4th round. Due to the unexpected loss, Whyte was stripped of his status as the WBC's mandatory challenger. He also lost the WBC's interim title. Naturally, Whyte had an immediate rematch clause and quickly exercised his right to a second meeting. I remember falling and the referee saying 6-7, and then after tried to get up, and the referee was saying, nah. It's a heavy knockdown. Blah, blah, blah. Nah. I was all right. I wasn't like Sparko. I can't say, oh, I didn't get dropped. It was a great shot to the point of the chin, and I got dropped. But I was all right. I got up straight after. I was cool, Whyte told Radio 1 Newsbeat. Newsbeat? What was that? Okay. Well, that was a kiddie show. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't watch. What is it, TV? Yeah, whatever. Oh, Radio 1. That's radio. Okay. Then straight after, Eddie Hearn was doing his interview, and I said, yeah, let's get the rematch. Let's do it. More than anything else, Whyte blames himself for making the one mistake that led to his shocking loss. I was annoyed at myself. Because I threw the fight away. Povetkin didn't beat me up or beat the fight out of me. I threw the fight away. So I was a bit annoyed at myself, obviously. No one's perfect, we all make mistakes. I was a bit annoyed that I made silly mistakes at this stage of my career, said Whyte. Okay, so I think the thing about this is the headline. I got dropped, I wasn't Sparko. I got up straight away. So at first it seemed kind of absurd that Dillian Whyte is saying that I wasn't Sparko. I guess 2 words put together, spark out. I wasn't sparked out. I got up straight after. Well, firstly, I mean, my understanding of this, what I saw, I can only speak from my perspective, and what I saw was that Dillian Whyte, you were Sparko. You were totally Sparko. And with good cause, because that's one of the best combinations. Povetkin came out with one of the best combinations that I have seen in heavyweight boxing. It's chillingly awesome how he executed. But then I've always rated Povetkin. And if you stick around in the pocket with him, OMG, that's going to be a bad night. If you go back, anybody who has not seen the fight between Vladimir Klitschko and Alexander Povetkin, how many years ago was that now? Quite a few, but anybody who's not seen that fight, I urge you to go and watch it, because Klitschko was like a cat on a hot tin roof. He knew that he could not get caught up messing around at close quarters with Povetkin. And as such, he jabbed and grabbed, jab and grab. He was grabbing, he was almost hanging on to Povetkin for dear life, around the back of the neck, throwing him down to the ground. Klitschko did everything within his power by fair means and foul. As a matter of fact, that's one of the dirtiest heavyweight fights you will ever see, and that's because Klitschko was so aware. Got to give it up to his trainer, whoever his trainer was there. Was it still Emmanuel Stewart? Was Emmanuel Stewart still alive when he fought Povetkin? Vladimir fought Povetkin? That's an interesting question. Or was it Jonathan Banks? Was that after Emmanuel Stewart passed away? Either way, I think it might have been Jonathan Banks, either way, Klitschko was so very clearly aware that he was not at any cost to be caught at close quarters, exchanging hands at close quarters with Povetkin, and therefore he avoided such a fate. Dillian Whyte made the mistake of thinking that you could be chilling at close quarters. In fairness to Dilly, he did throw, I think, what was it? What did he throw? A right? Dilly did throw a shot which missed. Povetkin came under that and boom, with the uppercut. It was a strange combination. It was a left jab and then a left uppercut. He shuffled over to his left and then a lot. Very left jab, left uppercut. Hey, very unconventional, but deadly effective. Deadly effective. So I find, Dilly, that you were dropped, which you admit, but you weren't Sparko, you were Sparko. You were dropped, you were Sparko, and you did get up after you'd regained consciousness. I think what Dillian Whyte's saying is that he wasn't groggy. He wasn't groggy after the knockout, and that's fair. He's speaking very clearly and coherently. He wasn't groggy, got up with a clear head. It wasn't a sustained beating. It was one shot. So is that one shot going to hamper him going forward? Or does a flash knockout almost doesn't count in terms of your recuperation powers for future fights? Because ordinarily I'd say with a knockout, hey, don't fight again for at least 6 months. No fight for you for at least 6 months. As a matter of fact, ideally, no fight for you for a year. I know it's harsh. I know it's very, very harsh. But ideally, that's what I'd say after a knockout. However, having spoken to Dillian's trainer, anybody who hasn't seen that interview, go check it out. Having done the interview with Xavier Miller and spoken to him about this matter, he said Dillian Whyte got up fresh as a daisy. Fresh as a daisy, no slurring, no negative effects, not groggy. I think the fact that it was such a sharp knockout, more of a switching off of the nerves, which I guess is what a knockout normally is. You lose your senses, you lose consciousness, but perhaps there are different types of knockout we're going to see in the rematch. Perhaps with a shot on the chin like that, just switched everything off clean. Perhaps it's just like turning a light off rather than any form of battery. And maybe that means that it's a different type of knockout which has not previously been acknowledged. Different types of knockouts have different types of long-term effects. Maybe this was just like a light switch going out. I don't know. And that means it's a different type of knockout rather than a concussive blow. Maybe it's just a lights out blow, like turning off a light. And then you turn it back on, you're fresh as a daisy. Maybe. I don't know. But what I do know is that this was one hell of a knockout. Super clean. Super clean. Absolutely, ridiculously super clean. Like I said, ordinarily, I would say, nah, forget it. Leave it for 6 months minimum. That's what I would say. But you're groggy there though, mate. You are groggy there though, mate. You don't know where you are. What's this? You are groggy there. You are groggy there. So you weren't straight back up. No. So you didn't get straight back up, bro. You didn't get straight back up. Jeez. But hey, that would have taken out an elephant. That would have taken out an elephant. So yeah, that's my take on the Dillian Whyte statement. I got dropped. I wasn't Sparko. I got up straight after. So it's the Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the like. It's the subscribe. It's the comments. It's the shares. And it's the hitting the bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. And don't forget about the live shows. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. It's the Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. And I'm out. Ooh.